Alrighty, gang, welcome back into another video. As we go over the reviews and the state of Path of Exiles, because all I'm seeing on my feed is Path of Exiles is dying. Or it's not dying, it's just in a worse state than it was at the beginning. Or, the downfall of Path of Exiles to this, that, and the third. And I have all the reviews up on screen right now. Just gonna go through those and discuss some shit. But the game, it's just here recently. The game is like just not it. Not it. And it's like, I love Path of Exiles. I have no gripes with it. I feel Path of Exiles is fine. I mean, slow ass leveling, like, I don't care what anybody says. The leveling is slow, to be fair. Like, I'll be honest with you. But isn't that what you got? You guys wanted they wanted to give us a more, Souls-like experience with the game. And they did. And the, people here are not liking that take on it. Aren't liking the slow leveling. The end game feels a bit boring. Well, it's like, I give or take. I don't like how they have it set up where you have to beat a majority of the rare mobs. You have to beat the rare mobs, all of them, to beat the game. But that's like my only gripe with it. But I'd rather it be a boss based thing where, if I beat this area already, or like I'm just here for the boss and what it has and the loot it can drop, then I want to go just to that boss. But you can't. On most of these ones, it's more about like kill the rare. And that's it. Then you beat the map. But yeah. As that said, it's just, let's go back and check something out real quick. Go back to Path of Exiles 2. Where are we going? We're going here. Recent reviews, mostly negative. 39% of the 15.3 thousand users' reviews in the last 30 days are positive. Mostly negative recent reviews. 74% out of the 120 reviews for this game are positive. All reviews, recent reviews. How many hours do I have in this game? 30 hours in the last 2 weeks at about nearly 400. Ramping up production on that. That's like insane. But yeah. I bought the supporter pack. Early access supporter pack. Just to give you guys an idea, I had to buy it. What was I had to buy this, right? Wasn't it? Didn't even get in. When was this posted? April 4th. So right around when the Dawn of the Hunt came in. Negative. Now, I like to state everybody is hopping on the last Epoch bandwagon because of this game and because of Path of Exiles is like throwing all their view. From what I'm seeing, it seems like everybody's jumping ship from Path of Exiles to it's like, oh, the new last Epoch update came out. Shit. Oh, it's here. It's on the next boat over. Hop ship and jump onto that boat. We'll take that one and we'll ride that one out until it's done. And then boom, back over to, which isn't mad. Most people were playing, what was it? Off season, we're playing Diablo 2 with the Path of Exile mod, if I'm not mistaken. Originally. But here it seems more unlike, that, where it's like, off season, like, or off league gameplay to more of like last Epoch Has better endgame, better this, better that. Oh my god, it's way better than what current Path of Exile 2 is. I'm a Path of Exile 2 content creator, so I have to still fucking play what they call garbage right now. But it's in the dumpster, but it's not on fire. Path of Exile 2 could be doing a lot better, and I think, like, it's new. It's not even released. We gotta remember that it's, what is it? Alpha, early access, fucking early access. Like, we can't give a great, like, I'm not trying to glaze Path of Exiles 2. Like, I think the pacing isn't there yet. It's a new game, mind you. There's only so much we can do. And everybody's tired of the end game. A lot of people are saying the end game is not it. Well, shit. We just added new stuff to the end game. Sorry, there isn't 5,000 mechanics like in Path of Exiles 1. Mind you, that's a 10-plus-year-old game, if I'm not mistaken. And, yeah. It just makes no goddamn sense. Negative. Top 3 reviews. All posted around the time. That the Dawn of the Hunt update came out. Let's read this one. Let's read this one together, guys. Let's really like get into this and really read what this got to say though. They made a game mode for Path of Exiles 1 called Ruthless that was extremely slow and boring. With very few item drops, they said it was a side project that wouldn't affect the game. Nobody played Ruthless mode in POE 1 because it wasn't fun to play. Ruthless was beta test for POE 2. Path of Exiles 2 is their vision for the Ruthless as a standalone game. Not playing Ruthless 2.0. Sorry, it's just not fun. Understandable. That is understandable. I'm not playing this fucking holy grail of a this no loot dropping, no this that. Make it 10 times harder, right? Ruthless is hard mode. If you guys don't remember, it's hard mode. Hardcore. It's like playing a hardcore with where no loot, hardly any loot drops, hardly any of this drops, and you're just bomb rushing shit with little to nothing. Here's a better review. I think Dawn of the Hunt update. Everything feels like a total slog. Agreed to a certain extent. Every boss fight is incredibly longer than it needs to be. As a stretch. I like a longer boss fight, but what I dislike about the boss fight isn't that it's longer. It's that I feel like I'm not doing as much with these boss fights. Mind you, my character doesn't have all its passives in the right location yet. As I'm playing through this, like I still am sorting out like some of the stuff for my Huntress bleed build. I'm focusing so much on the bleed that I'm hardly doing any actual damage. It's just I can just bleed really fast and it doesn't even really affect most of the bosses. So like yeah. Other than that, besides my character, let's get into the skills. Do little to no damage. I can see that. I agree a little bit there. Because I be walking with other characters next to me who can, like me personally, I feel that I do little to no damage, right? But that's my build. I'm building it out. And then I see other characters next to me who are playing similar, we're playing a different build. We're fucking sitting here slamming fucking damage at everything and knocking everything out, and it's like the same level as me. Right? Then 1 week in this league, at this point, I just feels incredibly awful right now. If you can even get the game to run and be stable, that is a huge if. All right. Devs, we look forward to seeing what overpowered builds you can make. Well, never directly nerf every aspect of a build if it's too overturned. We'll dial one or two aspects down to not completely break everything, right? They did promise that. Also, devs completely break the game in 2.0 and invalidates countless builds. I don't feel they hold on. I don't feel that they nerfed every build to make them completely invalidate countless builds. Now, what I think they now hear me out. They were like, Warrior is weak as fuck. How about this? Let's drop everything to the Warrior's level. Now the Warrior is overpowered, and it's like, well, not overpowered, but is viable. And now everybody else isn't because they're playing like the Warrior had to play on launch. Or am I wrong? I don't know. But I've never played the Warrior, but that's basically what I've been hearing. Here's a positive review posted April 9th. What is today? The 17th, right? So it's been out a little bit. As someone who has never played POE 1, I love this game personally. Maybe because I never played POE 1. I find the slowness nice. I like a little bit of slowness nice. It was weird seeing people insta-clear maps with teleport plus lightning last season. Which I dislike that to a degree. Like, you know, if you're going to make bosses make them, like, if you're going to do pinnacle bosses and stuff that are pinnacle, then why have it? Then why have these builds around that can just go, oh, you're a pinnacle boss. Fuck it. You're dead right away. I like the feeling of that. But to make it a good game and not make it feel boring after a while, you don't want to have that because then after a while you get bored. Oh shit, I can insta-kill it, but let me insta-kill it with a different skill. Last season, which I might be in the minority, but I found that boring. Like, what's the point in playing? Main thing I hate was white minions being harder to kill than the rare mobs. But they seem to have fixed this. Cool. Skills. Hate that you can't change ascendancies. Hate no slots on my scale wand. Fun gameplay. Cool bosses. They changed that. They put scale wands. They put what was it? Ruin slots on wands. Can't change ascendancies. If I checked correctly, you can now. Hate no slots on Skelly. Gameplay cool bosses. Maps too big. Definitely hate that. Hate playing the campaign twice for endgame. I can agree, but they're gonna make 10 acts and not make it a double-sided thing. Hopefully they didn't change this on Act 2 right now. Like, how many uniques there are? Like, the story / campaign. Not every 3 months. Not every 3 months, though. Bit too much. And a lot more. I forgot. Just these off of the top of my head. Lots of positive / negatives. But I find the game very fun and interesting to see where they go with this. Just my opinion. As a casual who has never played POE 1, I understand why people might not like it. And see, I'm on the same boat as he is. Like, I get, like, maps too big. This and that. Not enough content. The way you have to map is not nice. And I get, like, the slower, like, I'm on the same boat where it's like, I don't want us to be able to insta-kill bosses, but for you to gripe that it takes a little too long to do a boss, that is fucking insane. Like, shit, cool beans. It takes, like, 4-5 minutes to kill, like, certain bosses, depending on the boss. But for you to go doom, boss is dead, and I just placed, like, fucking totems, 3 totems, walked away, and the boss was instantly dead. Shit, that does not sound. That sounds fun to me, to a certain point, to a certain amount. Like, after a while, playing that same strat It's gonna get boring. Like, I'm instant killing this boss. I'm instant killing this boss. Da 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 da. Give me a little, like, gotta juke it, gotta do this, gotta do that. And then I do it over and over again until I perfect that boss. And then I'm good. That's what I'm getting from, like, when he said that. And that's what I like about PoE 2. The reason people don't like PoE 2 or have so many gripes about PoE 2 because they're PoE 1 players. What he probably doesn't understand is that PoE 1 is just a fucking 4 or 5 hours. Some people done first day with the campaign in end game first character, glazed through it, got what they needed for that character, took all that off of that character, threw it on another character, got that character done, made a second character, got that character done faster timings, and then that second character was their main character. That's what they would do, is make 2 characters day 1, get that first character, get it completed, get what they could off of that first character, and then get that second character, all the loot that first character got, and get that done really quickly. And then they got the perfect character they needed, and they got all the gems they needed for that second character. And just ran right through the game. And then got into the end game, mapped, boom, 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 mapped. And then they'd see with that, it helped perfect their trees on league start. Because then now you know what's to give. Is this really the character I want to go with this league? Is this really the build I want to go with? And then you jump into the next character and then you'd be like, all right, cool. Doom. All right, it's just like another good one. April 11th. Is the game a work in progress? Yes. Does it deserve the level of a review bombing? Absolutely not. And I agree with them. It does not. I like these positive reviews. They're like, if you could give a sideways thumb on Steam, then I would. Like, in the middle. Review bombing, absolutely not. The developers are listening to feedback and making great changes in a short amount of time. They are involved in the community and are some of the most transparent devs in the entire community. That I agree with. GGG is probably one of the best teams out there. They give you 100% free content, but give you $60 skins. And I'm like, I'm not even mad. Or like, hey, maybe you need to buy a few extra stash stabs. You don't need to, but you can. It supports the devs. It supports everyone because, dude, the devs get their money. We get new content. That's why I like GGG. And they're transparent. Hell yeah, they listen. They listen on what everybody wants. They listen to streamers a little bit more. But, don't group me in with them streamers. They gripe about anything that walks. Anything that messes up in the game is like, oh shit, that's ass. Ain't me. They're involved and they're some of the most transparent devs. Remember, this is meant to be early access. Review bombing accomplishes nothing. Having played 60 hours on Path 0.2, it's true that the pacing is off. The game is slow to start, but it really shines in the endgame. It's 100% worth playing. If you enjoy ARPGs, granted, on the upper end in terms of difficulty, and there's nice. Yeah, pacing is off. It is. I don't mind it. It's not like, holy shit, I gotta quit. This is taking too long to do. Just go back, level the character higher than what the recommended area is, go through it, get you your extra little XP because you're like 2 levels above, and then keep it up on the 2 levels above. You're good. Not here. Here, you pacing is off by a mile. Can't even do that. There are 2 things I hate in this game. Volatile plants and river hags, considering there is so much more to the game. It's pretty damn good. That was April 10th. Personally, I'm enjoying the new update, and I'm actually finding the campaign and Dawn on the Hunt much easier with the new build than with the first build I tried. GGG are already reacting to the community and adjusting some of the changes to address the complaints. Give them a chance. Nice. Review doesn't actually give us any insight on the game itself or anything. This here is just like, I'm having fun. Fuck you guys who are having a problem out of the blue and are just like, oh shit, yes, wrong. I'm going too slow. I think, what, one more review? Actually, nah. I can't read no more. Can't read no more. But yeah, overall, I think, yeah, this, with all these reviews and all these, like, you know, checks and stuff, like, I feel the game it's fine. It's early access. It's gonna have its issues. It's gonna have its gripe. But for people to review, like a lot of these reviews are saying, for people to review bomb it, for people to give it so much hate and gripes, they're trying. They're trying to react as fast as they can. They're trying to give you what you want. But some things, you can't just go flip a switch right next to you and then the game's fixed and your bullshit's all back to normal. Back to normal. They're trying to find out what works, what doesn't. Is this good? Is that bad? Is this good? Is this bad? Is this, that, there, and the third, fourth, fifth? All these issues, right? It's an early access. Let's just remember it's an early access. The pacing's off. The pacing's a little slow. So be it that I'm not beating this shit in fucking 4 hours tops. End game level 90 by the end of the fucking league. Like, I think GGG is trying to get away from that Path of Exiles 1 where it's like I'm sitting in chat and I'm looking at I'm sitting in the game, pacing through it, slow as fuck, you know, mind you. I'm a slow player. Boo-hoo. And sitting there next to you, you're looking down at your fucking chat window. And you're like, shit, this guy just hit level 60? I just started. It's only been out for 4 hours. Or something, and then he's like 64, 66. And some guy next day, he's at 80. Like 2 days and you're already 80. Like, that's the kind of fucking pacing they want. They want to be instant 80 and gaming it. I dislike playing the campaign over and over again. Like, let's state that. The pacing is okay. But, like, I get, like, not wanting to play the campaign fucking 500 times. But that's the experience. That's the Path of Exiles experience. And that is an experience that will never change. Which is a thing I love and hate. Other than that, you know, these issues need be changed. But yeah, with that said, peace out. See you guys later, and I hope you guys have a good one. Make sure you guys check me out on my Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube's. All linked down. All in my description on my channel, where they usually are. But other than that, make sure you comment down below. Hit me on comment down below. Make sure you follow. And sub. Hey, shit, fuck. We fucked it up. Let me redo that, guys. Let me redo that. We fucked it up. I am not editing that out. Make sure you guys sub, hit the bell notification, never miss out on so you never miss out on a video. Make sure you like and comment down below what you think about this update, and make sure you guys are giving me your opinions on this one, because review bombing is not the way to go.